Thank you all for being here. This is really exciting for those of us who have been working on this for 9-10 years. Very exciting for those who have also been part of the process to get this projects like this in place. One of the things I told my wife after a few months on this job, I said, you know, this is really an exercise in delayed gratification. We work so long on these projects and work so hard and pour over so many different agreements and maps that it's really a special day when we can come together and celebrate the accomplishment. And it takes a village to put together a project like this. I'm going to thank a couple people. I'm just going to recognize a few of the dignitaries and elected officials that are here today, and then I'm going to get out of the way. So. First, I'd like to start with our keynote, Senator Gene Fuller. A lot of these folks are are on the speaker panel. Some of them are not. Chairman of the Board of Supervisors, Zack Scrivner, Supervisor-elect Letitia Perez, Lorelei Ovriot, the Director of Planning and Community Development, and her staff that are here today, Chris Mink, Michael Hollier, Jackie Kitchen. These are the people who work just every bit as hard as we do and harder in a lot of respects. Kern County is a wonderful place to do business, and really appreciate their due diligence and their diligence to getting these projects over the hump. Dr. John Means from the Kern Community College District, and again, these are the elected representatives or community stakeholders. There's a tremendous number of people here that I'm just not going to be able to recognize personally, but I just wanted to go through this real quick. We have Vern Folley from the Rosamond High School, Richard Chapman from the Kern EDC, also Shell Stott from the Kern Economic Development Corporation, and Paulette Rush from Kern EDC. Bill Deaver from the Mojave Chamber of Commerce, and Kathy Hansen from the Mojave Chamber of Commerce. I also want to take a moment to thank the various eDF renewable energy employees, formerly in Nexco, that really put their hard work, sweat, and just tenacious drive into getting not only the Pacific Wind project done, but the Catalina solar project done. It's an enormous effort. My hats are off to them, and I'm going to get out of the way. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joe Fahrendorf. I'm going to try and guide this through this morning with a little semblance of organization, but you know we're really not very organized if we're a development company. So we're going to take it as it comes. I want to thank everybody for coming because, you know, this place is really out of the way. You're probably asking yourself, why am I here? What am I doing? It's a long way. It's hard to get to, isn't it? But you know, it isn't what or why, it's how. More than 10 years ago, as Mark said, when we were negotiating a turbine contract with a company that had an office, a facility over in Tehachapi, one of the guys told me, you know, there's some wind over on this side of the mountain, and I talked with him a bit, and he's one day in the break of the negotiations, we drove over here, and he said, yeah, I said, oh, come on, you know, there's nothing here. The wind is all over on the east side, not on the west side. So when you see this later today on the tour, it's a vision. It's a vision that was there, but not a reality. And he showed me some Met towers, and later when we dug into it, we found out, well, you know, there's restrictions on the land. You can't build there. There's restrictive covenants. There's a whole lot of things that said that this just couldn't be done. But the fact of the matter is, it has been done. There was a vision. What you're here to see is the culmination of that vision.
Contribution and Mark Tholke as well. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, here we go. That's the best for the pictures, right? So here I am. I'd like to give you that $30,000 check, virtual check, to set up the scoreboard at high school. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the President of the school board members, the superintendent, the students of Rosamond High School, and the future students of Rosamond High School, I thank you for this check. However, I do have a few words. I remember 3 years ago standing on the baseball field listening to a parent call her out to the coach, you know, like, hey coach, what's the score? This has been my goal for 3 years, to put that scoreboard up, and it's a contribution such as this and the community that gets behind us that helps us become the great school that we are. But with that said, I want to get back to what started all this, if I may. The idea was a community partnership provided by eDF in the original stages when they first contacted me and gave me a tour of their facilities out here. Was an educational link with the high school. We're looking at green energy unit within our physical science curriculum in the 9th grade that will be culminated at the end of the school year with a tour of the eDF facilities out here. There also has been some talk about assisting us in creating an ROP, or Regional Occupational Program, class at the high school, which will give us vocational education opportunities for our students in green energy, as well as lectures and equipment for our physical science classes. So we don't want to let this $30,000 that's been the talk of the town and our scoreboard overshadow the efforts of eDF and our educational backgrounds. Thank you.
So I'm just going to conclude very briefly. Thank you again for coming. A project like Pacific Wind, like Catalina Solar, these are green jobs now. This is homegrown energy security. This is environmentally friendly energy production. So thank you again for coming. There's some refreshments in the back. Please take one of the photo mementos, for lack of a better word, and grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and please meet the other folks who are here to help celebrate today. Thank you.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Lorelei. This is a great day.
Well, this is actually the accomplishment of thousands and thousands of people, including the people who are working on this project, the construction and the permanent employees. It is so exciting to have another wind and solar project that's gone through the approval process, resolved all its issues, and now it's under construction.
Sure.
And I think it's very exciting to hear that eDF is actually contributing to Rosamond High School, educational programs as well as other sorts of programs.
Sure.
I think it's the kind of corporate partners we need.
Sure, and that's terrific. Now, I heard them refer to the fact that Kern County stands at 4,000 megawatts
actually, we have
of online power. Yeah, I thought it was higher.
It's not online, but we actually have 7,032 megawatts permitted.
Permitted.
A little over 4,000 of it's already under construction.
Okay.
So that's county-wide. It includes school districts. It includes water districts.
Sure.
It includes rooftop.
Sure.
It's a major accomplishment.
Sure, sure, sure. And your goal is?
Well, the board's goal was 10,000 megawatts, and we'll clearly make that before 2015. And then we'll have to see. You know, we're also a leader in oil and gas production, and
sure.
We are an all of the above kind of county.
Sure. Well, again, congratulations on 10 years of grueling labor to get this done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Christina Scrivner, and I'm with Houchin Blood Bank. We're delighted to announce that we're going to be having a blood drive with Albertsons this coming Saturday on November 3rd. We'll be there from 10 to 2 o'clock, and we would love to have you come out and participate. Albertsons has donated a $50 grocery card to give away, and 1 unit of blood can touch the lives of up to 3 patients. So we really want to encourage folks to come out and support our local blood bank and participate in the raffle, and we hope to see you there. You know, 1 unit of blood can touch the lives of up to 3 patients, so we just really encourage you to come out and participate and be counted.
Thank you, Christina.
If you want to give us your information, we'll be sure to reach out to you when we're in the area doing our local blood drives. We want to continue to just be available for folks that want to donate, but also just be sure we're being as proactive as possible about maintaining an adequate supply so that if anyone in your life or family was in need, we were positioned to help them.